Okay, my name is Vincent Isaiah. I'm a second year student from Kenyatta University. Today, we're going to talk about biology. Understand about biology is all about everything. It's all about science, things that you are supposed to know. For example, maybe what I can just try to say that biology is a branch of science that deals the study of living things. So sometimes you see that maybe biology is everything. Biology stands from the word bios and logos. So biology means all about life, and the logos all about knowledge. What am I trying to say here? Biology, the study of living things, is a branch of science that deals with the study of living things. And that's why in living things we have like the animals and the plants. So that's why you see you have the main branches of biology. For example, like what am I to say here? Two main branches of biology, you have the zoology and the botany. So the word zoo means animal. So logy is all about knowledge. So that's what I'm trying to say here. That zoology is the study of what? Animals, from the word zoo. Come to botany is the study of what? Plants. And sometimes maybe in an examination, even you might be asked, these are what am I trying to say here? These are major branches of biology. We have anatomy, we have microbiology, we have entomology, we have ecology, we have cytology, parasitology. Those are the major branches of biology. What? Okay, let me just start with one. We have what we call cytology. Cytology is the study of cells. Maybe cells itself, we can be able to explain it is the basic unit of function of the what? Of an organism. So this is the way that I'm trying to say here, that cell is everything. So that's why cytology is all about the study of all cells. Let's come to anatomy. It's the study of internal parts of the body. Like for example, like you're supposed to know the functions that the parts that function in the body, to know their function well. And also you have all about microbiology. Microbiology is all about that, maybe the study of microorganisms. So don't read about it. It's all about these are small organs that maybe sometimes you may use the microscope, and a microscope is an instrument that used to enlarge those small organisms. Example, we have like the bacteria, we have the fungi. So for example, like maybe in category you can categorize them whereby it's like about kingdom animalium. For example, like maybe you have kingdom monera, we have kingdom fungi, you have kingdom protista, we have even kingdom plantae, we have like other etc. So this is what I'm telling that biology is its own branches. That's whereby you have the microbiology, we have like cytology, we have entomology, is the study of insects. So let's go to characteristic of living things. So how are we going to find the characteristic of living things? I want to call Mr. Nigger. M stands for movement and locomotion, R stands for respiration, N stands for nutrition, I stand for eatability, G stand for gas exchange, G stand for growth and development, another E stand for exclusion, and the other R stand for reproduction. Those are the characteristics of living things. Sometimes maybe you see that you're supposed to know about it. So what am I trying to say here? That maybe those are the characteristics being given to biology. Sometimes in the examination you might be asked the importance of studying biology. Why am I studying biology? The first thing is a career subject. You can become a doctor, you can become a nurse, you can become a farmer. This is why you're saying biology itself, it is a career. You can become anything in maybe part of the science. Another thing, maybe why do you study biology is help the learner how to solve the environmental problems. Why am I saying this? At least as a learner, you need to have the positive mind towards the environment. So this is the only thing you're supposed to know about it. Another thing, it's create awareness. So also sometimes maybe in biology can be define the term what? Binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature is all about the double naming system of an organism. Example, let me talk about the human being itself is the one known, but how am I going to double it? So for example, like maybe long time ago we had as people like Zygiopithecus, Australopithecus, Kenyapithecus, for now Egyptopithecus, now you have Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Homo sapiens sapiens. So as we are Homo sapiens sapiens, what am I trying to say here? For example, like the human being itself, how can I double it? So we have like Homo sapiens. So the word Homo is all about genus, and the sapiens is all about species. So that's why we have what we call taxonomy. Taxonomy is the science of classification, and sometimes might be asked, list down 7 taxonomics. For example, in the first one you have the kingdom, we have the second phylum or the division, we have the class, we have the order, we have the In the family, we have the genus and the species. That's those we call them 7 taxonomy. Let me just repeat again. We have the kingdom, we have the phylum or the division, we have the class, we have the order, we have the family, we have the genus, we have the species. So that's why taxonomy is all about the science of classification. For the taxon is all about the grouping. Yeah, to one.